I figured, why not? I'm here, you're here, and here we are. Welcome back to Hawkland with Medicine Hawk. Really enjoying this evening. It's actually really, really nice out. I've been really waiting for this day. That day where I could be outside, 50 some odd degree weather, and really start looking around me and going through this breakup and everything going on in my life at the moment. Trying to start back over. I ended up. It sounds like a lower rod bearing in the automobile, so it's been a little tougher getting a new wheels. So I'm having to do some shuffling and maybe have to put a replacement motor in. I don't know yet. It's really about fundage and getting back on my feet. Is what it is. I'm I'd love to have my daughters with me. But I have enjoyed the alone time. I have a lot of really serious decisions to make in the near future. The hardest decisions I've ever had to make. Stand on my faith like a rock, or be flexible with what I perceive to be, an abomination of the governments of the world to God. There's got to be a way to be in the world but not of it. And I understand and I know the difference. How to express it, to have the system acknowledge that is difficult. Kind of in between a rock and a hard place sometimes. What most people, maybe see as a simple just piece of paper, a birth certificate, who gives a crap? I don't see just a simple piece of paper. I see a bond. I see a pledge. I see pledging our children to a fiction. And I really don't give a shit if you call me crazy. I can back it up. I can show you exactly where to look. The problem is the mind is let's just say Stockholm syndrome for a lot of people. I wasn't expecting to get a little emotional on this, but I experience a great love. I may not always exude it. It may not be perceivable in all of my actions and words, but it is there. Because I tell you what, if you're just completely just loving and hunky-dory and going along with the flow in this world, the chances of you getting hurt or jacked up are pretty good. How do we develop those healthy boundaries to say no? Without getting into a place of physical altercation or violence, and respect each other's no's. This world has this earth, it's this reality has so much healing to be done. How many people are really happy in their lives? How many people really experience joy? I mean, we all experience pain for sure. I'm sure we got moments of joy, but joy. Just taking a few minutes to sit down and watch the birds. Enjoy time with your family. As we age, those things typically become more important. There is a kind of a embedded time frame of life that we learn certain things in our preteen, adolescence, preteens, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. But it's the rate for each individual or each living soul is going to be a little bit different, obviously. And some just don't learn. Some don't want to learn. They get addicted to fear and darkness. Really what they're afraid of is, being found out that they're really vulnerable and just an injured little child on the inside. That's all of us. Look around you. There was a book I read once called The Seed of the Soul. I want to say the guy's name was Gary Zukav or something like that. Highly behoove you to read the book. I need to reread it. It's very grounding. Gave a really good perspective on how to view our interactions with life, because I'm going to tell you, people, that you're more than your body. When you die, I mean, you don't just go poof. Your consciousness lives on. It's way more going on behind the scenes than what, the religions of the world, I don't care which one it is, are telling you about. The agents of darkness are real, but they are necessary. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or duality, because you wouldn't know. If you didn't know evil and darkness, how would you know the light? Well, before all this, we knew, but something happened. I can't say exactly what it is according to the Bible, Adam and Eve and blah, blah, blah. But if Eve was taken from Adam, wouldn't we all just be from the same source? And there's some confusing things in the Bible. How do you read it with your heart without your ego and your programming getting in the way? A dictionary helps. Prayer helps. Anyway, I love you guys, and as I would myself. Have a great day. Till next time, Medicine Hawk.